Good morning, everybody. My name's Thomas. I'm an editor for Health Fitness 1047. Here the official new following. Thank you.
1. Nick Cannon admits, "I need help." Following shock diagnosis, TV host and actor Nick Cannon has publicly shared his diagnosis of narcissistic personality disorder, expressing a need for help with his mental health. In an interview with People magazine, the 44-year-old discussed his journey of self-discovery, mentioning previous diagnoses of ADHD and dyslexia. He acknowledged his neurodivergent identity and emphasized his commitment to seeking assistance for his mental health challenges. 2. Robert Irwin's heartbreaking admission about dad. Steve Robert Irwin, the wildlife conservationist and TV personality, is set to turn 21. A milestone he describes as potentially heartbreaking. In an emotional interview with Stellar magazine, he reflected on the significance of the day, particularly as it comes shortly after the loss of his father, Steve Irwin, who died in 2006. Robert expressed his mixed feelings about the celebration, acknowledging the difficulty of facing such milestones without his father. 3. Months-long Meghan Markle mystery addressed. In the background, sources indicate that Meghan Markle has been quiet recently as she prepares for the launch of her new brand, American Riviera Orchard, alongside a Netflix show focused on cooking, gardening, and entertaining, set to debut in early 2025. An industry insider noted that her low profile is part of her strategy to focus on her entrepreneurial efforts. 4. It took a lot of really open conversations to get here. Steph Claire Smith on pregnancy pressure, her kick empire and expecting baby no. 2. Mega influencer Steph Claire Smith discusses her experiences with bounce-back culture and her ADHD diagnosis in an interview on the Stellar podcast, Something to Talk About. As a co-founder of the Kick Health and Wellness platform and a podcaster, Smith reflects on her busy year, which includes being recognized among Australia's top business personalities and expecting her second child with her husband, Josh. She shares how her ADHD diagnosis brought her relief rather than fear, and addresses the challenges of balancing her business and family life. 5. I had no clue what I was doing. Gwen Stefani on Fame, her signature style and her personal evolution in an exclusive interview with Stellar. Gwen Stefani reflects on her nearly 30-year career as a global pop star and discusses her complex feelings about fame and personal style. At 55, she expresses pride in her signature look, acknowledging that while she sometimes questions it, she aims to remain true to herself. Stefani also shares insights on raising her 3 sons and her determination to create her new album, emphasizing that she would pursue her passion regardless of its reception. 6. All the best-dressed celebs on the 2024 ARIA Awards red carpet. The 2024 ARIA Awards are being held today at the Hordern Pavilion in Sydney, featuring standout moments on the red carpet, including daring outfits and appearances by international pop stars. Indie rock duo Royal Otis leads the nominations, with notable contenders like DJ Dom Dolla, Kylie Minogue, and Angie McMahon also in the running. The event will be hosted by 5 Australian presenters: Tim Blackwell, Bridget Hustwaite, Latifah T., Christian Wilkins, and Reese Nicholson, with live coverage of the awards. 7. Lindsay Lohan is an ageless icon in sheer plunging gown. Is this woman a witch? Lindsay Lohan attended the premiere of her new movie, Our Little Secret, looking youthful and stylish in a sheer black dress from Zuhair Murad's Spring 2025 collection. Many are noting her return to the spotlight as a renaissance for the former child star, who has made a comeback to acting after a hiatus. At 38, Lohan expressed admiration for fellow red-headed actresses Julia Roberts and Julianne Moore during her career. 8. Pip Edwards fires up about public interest in her ex-boyfriends, leaving PE Nation and rejoining Subi. Pip Edwards, known for her dating life and career success, has addressed the public's fascination with her famous ex-boyfriends in a recent interview. In her first in-depth discussion since leaving PE Nation, the activewear brand she co-founded, Edwards expressed her confusion over the interest in her relationships, stating, "I don't know what's so interesting about my boyfriends." She emphasized that she finds herself to be more interesting and requested that her comments be quoted with humor. While acknowledging her ex-boyfriends, she believes there are more compelling aspects of her life to focus on. 9. Bananas in Pajamas kidnapped and held for ransom by Mafia actor Kenneth Radley, known for his role as B1 in Bananas in Pajamas, has confirmed a shocking kidnapping plot involving the Russian Mafia. He revealed that the Mafia stole the show's iconic costumes and held them for ransom. Radley discussed the incident during an appearance on the Final Encore podcast and provided further details in an interview with news.com.au. The theft occurred when an ABC marketing executive took the costumes on a trip. 10. From a Star Wars spin-off to the return of Squid Game, here's the best of streaming in December. Viewers can enjoy a variety of streaming options, including a Star Wars spin-off aimed at kids, a star-studded spy thriller, and the return of the popular Korean series Squid Games. Notable highlights include the animated adult adventure Creature Commandos, which features the creative influence of James Gunn, known for his work on the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. 11. MasterChef UK star steps down amid investigation into alleged misconduct. Greg Wallace, a prominent UK TV presenter, has been removed from his position on MasterChef UK amid allegations of misconduct, including making inappropriate sexual comments to a female staff member. In response to his dismissal, musician Rod Stewart publicly expressed his satisfaction on Instagram, stating, "Good." 12. Fans stunned by Katie Holmes' appearance in new interview. Katie Holmes appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon to promote her Broadway show, Our Town, expressing her pride in her daughter Suri as she prepares for university. The 45-year-old actress described her role in the play as a dream job and mentioned that it has been reimagined for contemporary audiences while maintaining the original script. Fans were also impressed by her youthful appearance during the interview. 13. Ellen DeGeneres is saying goodbye to the U.S., and likely her hobby flipping houses. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi have reportedly moved to the UK and do not plan to return to the U.S., which may hinder their house flipping hobby. The couple has a history of buying and quickly selling high-value properties in Southern California for profit. They still own several properties in the area, including their main residence in Montecito, which they intend to list soon. 14. Aussie podcast star Zara McDonald on Blake Lively scandal. Algorithms were being weaponized to change how people think. Zara McDonald, co-founder of Shameless Media, discusses the backlash against Blake Lively during the controversy surrounding the film It Ends With Us. In an interview on the Stellar podcast, Something to Talk About, McDonald highlights how social media algorithms were manipulated to influence public opinion and contribute to the scandal, which nearly led to Lively's cancellation. 15. How to Make Gravy stars reveal Paul Kelly's reaction to movie adaptation of his classic song. Hugo Weaving and Daniel Henshaw shared their emotional experiences with musician Paul Kelly after starring in the film adaptation of his song, How to Make Gravy. The film, directed by Nick Waterman and featuring songwriter Meg Washington, premiered on December 1, 2024. Nearly 30 years after the song's original release in 1996. Paul Kelly expressed his excitement about the film, stating he was visibly shaken after viewing it. 16. Why Julia Roberts turned down Notting Hill sequel. Julia Roberts declined to participate in a proposed sequel to the popular rom-com, Notting Hill, due to a key plot detail. Her character, Anna Scott, was to be divorced from Hugh Grant's character, William Thacker. Writer and director Richard Curtis revealed this information, noting that Roberts was not on board with the idea of her character going through a divorce. 17. Absurd reason people are fuming over Wicked people, including Piers Morgan, are expressing outrage over a woke trigger warning in the new Wicked film, which addresses discrimination against green-skinned characters and talking animals. Morgan criticized the warning on social media, calling for the woke brigade to stop. The controversy stems from tabloid reports about the film's content, which has sparked significant backlash online. 18. Robbie Williams's emotional Aussie confession at the premiere of his biopic, Better Man, in London. British pop star Robbie Williams shared an emotional revelation about his strong connection to Australia. He expressed that Australian fans accept him for who he is, making him feel embraced and understood. The event featured discussions about the film's unique portrayal of his life story, which includes a CGI monkey. 19. I had no clue what I was doing. Gwen Stefani on Fame, her signature style and her personal evolution in an exclusive interview with Stellar. Gwen Stefani reflects on her nearly 30-year career as a global pop star and discusses her complex feelings about fame and personal style. At 55, she expresses pride in her signature look, acknowledging that while she sometimes questions it, she aims to remain true to herself. Stefani also shares insights on raising her 3 sons and her determination to create her new album, emphasizing that she was willing to produce it even if it went unheard. 20. Singer detransitioning after curing his gender dysphoria, living in my divine male self, Mina Caputo. The lead singer of the rock band Life of Agony has announced on social media that he is detransitioning after over a decade of living as transgender. At 50 years old, Caputo stated that his gender dysphoria has been cured, and that he will be returning to living as a male. He shared that he has scheduled surgery to remove his breast implants and expressed excitement about embracing his divine male self.